Sports presents Red Wolves Live.
Welcome to Red Wolves Live. I'm Logan Whaley. It's the regular season finale for Arkansas State football. A win would get the Red Wolves to 7 on the season with momentum heading into bowl season. To do that, Butch Jones's pack would need to win on the road against a team looking to clinch bowl eligibility themselves with a win. The Red Wolves are at Marshall. First quarter, the Herd going to get on the board first. Cam Fancher swings to Charles Montgomery. The two sophomores link up for the first score. A-State went 3 and out on their first drive. A bit better on the second. Jalen Rayner goes up top. Corey Rucker, what a snag. That's a first down and then some. And then Cedric Hawkins, the freshman, getting some extra looks today with Zach Wallace out for today. He gashes the defense here for 15 yards. But the Red Wolves would be forced to punt. Ensuing Marshall drive, Fancher to Montgomery. Second touchdown in as many drive. 14-0 Marshall. The Red Wolves counter though. Rayner gonna go deep, and Corey Rucker is gonna make another spectacular grab. The Red Wolves in the red zone, but they're gonna have third down here. Rayner looking to make something happen, but it's deflected and picked. Amir Foster looked like he was going the other way for a 100-yard pick six, but he was ruled down at the half-yard line. Wouldn't really matter though. First play of the drive, Fancher gives the Herd some breathing room and then some. 63-yard gain. He's in Red Wolves territory. He'll do it again a few plays later. On the keeper, he gets in the end zone. Marshall up 21-0 early. Red Wolves would turn it over on down, so Marshall has it in prime territory. Fancher evading some pressure off his back foot. That's Caleb McMillan right there for the touchdown. 4 straight touchdown drives for the Herd. They lead 28-0. A-State punts again. Marshall's next drive would be stalled. Nate Marty sacks the quarterback, and the Red Wolves get it back with 2.5 minutes to play before half. They need points on the board here. Rayner to Courtney Jackson. That'll do. 26 yards. A-State gets inside the 5. They're going to go up tempo, and Jaquez Cross eats into the deficit, breaks the play, and Arkansas State entered the locker room trailing 28-7 at the half. Third quarter, Ethan Payne breaks one up the middle. He rushed for 113 yards today. Payne down inside the 5. It's first and goal. The Herd were rumbling on the ground. 279 rushing yards today. Here's a few more. Cam Fancher fools everybody. Read option touchdown. He had 314 total yards and accounted for 5 scores. Marshall's up 35-7 later in the third. A-State gets to him in the backfield. Kieron Crawford with the sack, and the Red Wolves force a punt. And folks, if we're showing you a punting highlight, you know something good is going to happen. Courtney Jackson providing a spark for Arkansas State. The Syracuse transfer goes 60 yards for a touchdown. The second straight week the Red Wolves have a special teams score. It's 35-14. Later, Crawford, yet another sack in the quarter. A-State trailed it 35-14 after 3. Fourth quarter, how about another punting highlight? William Pristup, pinpoint accuracy. He averaged 41 yards per punt on the day. Jeff Foreman downs it at the 1. A-State trying to stay in it. They get the ball back. Jalen Rayner once again goes long. Jeff Foreman, a leaping snag over a Herd defender. Jeff takes it into Marshall territory. Then one of the more bizarre sequences of the season. Check this out. So a miscue on the snap. Marshall recovers it, but then Jaquez Cross and Miller McCrumbie jar the ball free. Arkansas State gets the pigskin back and a fresh set of downs, but they can't capitalize. Eli Neal makes the stop on 4th down, and Marshall takes over. The Red Wolves were 3 of 16 on 3rd and 4th downs today. But the Thundering Herd, another miscue of their own. Kieron Crawford recovers a few plays later. Rayner finds Courtney Jackson for 6. Check out this play here. Wide open was Courtney, but it would be too little, too late. Arkansas State with a letdown in the season finale. The Red Wolves fall 35-21. Marshall becomes the 11th of 14 teams in the Sun Belt to become bowl eligible. And with today's results, James Madison will make it 12. Sports director Chris Hutchison has a post-game report.
A roller coaster regular season of Red Wolves football concluded with a dip as temperatures dipped in West Virginia. A 28-0 hole was too much for Arkansas State to overcome. The Scarlet and Black fought back in the second half, but ultimately fell to Marshall 35-21.
Obviously, we created a lot of natural adversities for ourselves, and we didn't start fast, but what you saw was a team that has competitive character, and we worked ourselves back into the game, and that speaks a lot for what we have and who we are. But, you know, you can't come on the road and you can't really start any game the way we did. They scored offensively. They scored 4 out of 5 of their first possessions. It took us our 6th possession to score. When you look at critical down execution, we were 3 out of 14 on 3rd down conversions. We weren't able to possess the football. Very, very unfortunate circumstance with Jacob Baer this morning. And our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family, and he's going to be fine. He'll have to stay over in Huntington. But, you know, I thought McKeelan Thomas did a really good job of moving from tackle to center. But again, it gets back to the still infant stages of our program and that competitive depth of being able to play winning football no matter who's on the field. And we made way too many mistakes in all 3 phases tonight to win.
A-State had a special team score for the 2nd straight week. Courtney Jackson returning a punt for one of his 2 touchdowns on the night.
Well, yeah, I mean, we talked about it all week. We knew we were going to have a chance, and, you know, with Postgame won last week, you know, it was my turn, and it was our turn. And so, you know, those guys dialed it up, and, you know, I did the easy part. Yeah, I mean, there's positivity in everything, I guess. You know, I mean, we're still coming off a loss. At the end of the day, the goal is to win every game. So no matter where you start or where you finish, you're trying to win every game. So I mean, we got a lot of work to do, but I mean, I think there's some good things that we have done this season.
Arkansas State finishes the regular season 6-6. Now the waiting game begins. The Red Wolves are one of 11 bowl-eligible teams in the Sun Belt Conference. We'll keep you posted on the pack entering postseason play. In Huntington, West Virginia, Chris Hutchison, K8 Sports.